My god, he recruits some of the ugliest people.
Worse than Jabba the Hutt, man. What is that?
No!
Welcome back, Super Friends and Super Family. I am Thor, your friendly neighborhood god of thunder. Once again, I'm joined by my friend and fellow reactor, Jesse. We are watching the movie 300. What do you know about this film going into it?
Just Gerard Butler.
Yes.
But I only saw some chick flick movie of him, not the action one. I've never seen him in action movies. I only saw like Ugly Truth and I think P.S. I Love You.
I haven't seen either of those. But... okay, just really quick before we, because there's just a few things I wonder if are different. Like if I say the Spartans, do you know who the Spartans are historically?
No.
Okay.
No.
I know there's an old movie about the Battle of Thermopylae, which this is kind of based on. There's a really famous book, which I love, called Gates of Fire, which is kind of about this. But this is actually based off a graphic novel, which is loosely based off what really happened historically with the Spartans. But I don't want to explain it since you don't know anything going into it. That's kind of cool. There are elements that never happened, but the overall story of the battle is true, which is pretty cool.
Okay, now I'm excited.
As always, if you want to watch along our full reaction, that's on Patreon. That's how you can support the channel, and feel free to leave comments down below. We do about one classic action movie per week. If you have any suggestions for what we should do next, for now, let's get into today's reaction, 300.
Small or puny, or sickly or misshapen, he would have been discarded.
Really?
That is true. The Spartans would actually do that. Any weak children.
He was baptized in the fire of combat.
So they changed in a very young age.
Yeah.
Taught never to retreat, never to surrender. Death on the battlefield, greatest glory he could achieve in his life.
It's like joining the army.
Pretty much.
Taught to show no pain, no mercy. Left to pit his wits and will against nature's fury.
Slightly different than the modern education system. Is that like a devil wolf? It does not look like an ordinary wolf. Jeez.
That's smart.
Not fear that grips him, only a heightened sense of things. Perfect.
Graduation day.
Our King Leonidas!
A beast approaches.
When in doubt and you're trying to look cool, make everything in slow-mo.
I know, right?
Is that his opening line at every city he shows up at? Look at all these skulls.
Spartan's true strength is the warrior next down. Fight with your head.
Then you fight with your heart.
Do you recognize that actress? Have you seen Game of Thrones?
No.
Oh, okay.
Just entertaining your guests.
I'm sure. Before you speak, Persian.
He still hasn't had a chance to speak. It's been 5 minutes already.
What message do you bring?
Earth and water.
Excuse me?
Coy or stupid, Persian. You can afford neither in Sparta.
Woman thinks she can speak among men.
Because only Spartan women give birth to real men.
Oof.
Your next words carefully, Leonidas. They may be your last.
My words carefully, Persian. You should have done the same. It's blasphemy. Madness! This is Sparta!
Vote for him.
That's a politician I can get behind.
I know.
Is that their drinking water, though? Like, is that a real well? What is it?
So scary, you fall into something you don't even know what's inside.
Welcome, Leonidas. We have been expecting you.
More creature than man.
No war at the time.
Sparta will burn!
Selps, the oracle.
To live among them as Oric. Their beauty is their curse.
Ugh.
Oh, really?
Souls as black as hell.
How are these the people who communicate with the gods?
There's hair on it. You see that?
Trust not in men. A carnea.
I think I'd rather stick to fortune cookies. Just saying.
Or go to some tarot reader.
Corrupt.
Fresh oracles shall be delivered daily.
Your lips can finish what your fingers have started. Or robbed you of your desire as well. Food of my husband, as are mine. What a Spartan citizen should do, or a husband nor a king. What should a free man do?
She's a keeper.
They're doing slow motion again.
Makes it extra romantic.
Or extra, or longer.
All of them. 300. Born sons to carry on their name.
He is your son, too young to have felt a woman's warmth.
Younger than we were the first time you stood next to me in battle.
Must be no more.
The law, my lord.
King of Stroll, I'm my personal bodyguard. I'll head north.
The hot gates. What can we do?
What can you do?
Spartan! Come back with your shield, or on it.
Goodbye, my love. He doesn't say it. No place for weakness, only the strong.
Got your army of bodybuilders. Alright.
We heard Sparta was on the warpath. Sparta's commitment to at least match our own.
You're a professional potter.
What is your profession?
Sculptor, sir.
Spartan! What is your profession?
See, old friend, I brought more soldiers than you did.
It's like, it's not their fault they have a day job. Sorry, bro.
I know.
We only regret so few to sacrifice.
Being followed. My king! Up!
Where are all the people? Scouting party.
Behind us! Child!
Blackness, claws and fangs everywhere.
Did he die or just pass out?
The villagers!
For God's no mercy, we are doomed. Quiet yourself. Immortals will put their name to the test.
Oh no, why would you do something like that?
What kind of messed up modern art is that?
Into that narrow corridor we march. Into hell's mouth we march.
That's a lot of people.
Yeah.
These motherless dogs.
Raised by the loving arms of Greece's sir.
Who is that guy?
Who stabs the sky with thunderbolts and ships with hurricane wind?
I mean, that's not too bad. Thank you, Zeus.
Only one among us keeps his Spartan reserve. Only our king.
He's too cool to celebrate, you know, like Grace. Keeps it all within.
God is more fitting place for a married woman. Such secrecy needed.
You can arrange for me to speak to the council. Freedom isn't free at all.
I saw those ships smashed on the rocks.
Still but a fraction of the monster.
You smile.
Never met an adversary who could offer me beautiful death. The one down there who's up to the task.
Someone show me your commander! Pathetic wall!
We'll do anything.
Your Persian scouts supplied the mortar.
You will pay.
I mean, they don't waste anything.
Tell your Xerxes, free men here.
Your women will be slaves.
Daughters, your elders.
Love how he's still talking trash with a missing arm. It's like, okay.
Will be dead men. Our arrows will blot out the sun. Then we will fight in the shade.
Men found any route through the hills to our back.
There is such a route, good king.
He finally show up.
Your stalker finally has the courage to talk to you.
I thought he's the narrator.
I'll skew you where you stand. Fealties, born of Sparta. Flee Sparta, lest I be discarded.
Okay.
Serving you in combat. Learn my father's armor.
Raise your shield. I am sorry, my friend. But all of us were made to be soldiers. To the battlefield of the dead and the wounded.
Oh, come on.
Have him be a scout or throw his spear from behind. Something, man.
Don't be offended.
You are wrong! Leonidas, you are wrong!
Earthquake.
No, Captain. Battle formations.
They weren't exaggerating.
This is where we hold them. This is where we fight. This is where they die. Remember this day, man. It will be yours for all time.
It's like the short version of the Christmas Day speech.
Lay down your weapons. Come and get them.
I think they're not that a lot. They have people that sing and play some music, you know? The Persian, I think so.
Use your legs.
Oh my god.
Quite the body count.
Yeah, there might be a lot of them, but you know, they're smaller. They don't exercise a lot like these other people.
Their abs don't even compare.
This is the real event, huh?
They look thirsty. Let's give them something to drink.
Time to cool off, everybody. Which death is quicker, by sword or by cliff?
Hell of a good start.
Oh my god.
Persian cowards.
I mean, it's literally like rain, it's just not stopping.
You have to say, fight in the shade. Cover.
The quality of the shield.
No Spartan dies.
Easy, son.
We're trained to do what we were bred to do, born to do. No mercy.
Theron wants what you control. Him your ally. Your mother.
Keep a better eye on him if he's to be king one day.
Mind your own parenting business, bro.
Or to his beautiful mother.
I'm pretty sure he's the bad guy.
Greek, comrade begging for a crack at the Persian. Something I think they can handle.
No reason we can't be civil.
None, sire.
They always have some kind of showing up, you know?
Xerxes.
Let us reason together. Much our cultures could share.
We've been sharing our culture with you all morning.
Even now you are defiant. Greeks take pride in your life. I suggest you imply it. Consider the fate of your women.
Clearly, you don't know our women. As well have marched them up here, judging by what I've seen. Many slaves, few warriors.
Your Athenian rival will kneel at your feet. Will but kneel at mine.
You are generous, you are divine. Slaughtering all those men left a nasty crack in my leg, so will be hard.
Erase even the memory of Sparta from the history, and every scribe shall have their eyes put out. Every name of Sparta or Leonidas punishable by death.
Calm down, dude. You're gonna give yourself a stroke.
Stood against many, before this battle was over. Even a god king can bleed.
You fought well today. If I'm injured, you'll be able to keep up with me.
How those Persians high? We're in for one wild night.
Personal guard to King Xerxes. Immortals.
How long were they waiting buried in those bodies?
Immortals put their name to the test.
If it bleeds, you can kill it.
I thought they are immortal, but they can die, right?
They call themselves that. That's the whole point, because they're elite soldiers.
Oh my
but
god.
he's like,
So it's just the name.
it's just the name, yeah.
No. There's the Pokemon, right?
That's one of them on steroids. That's gotta be a bonding moment between father and son. No, come on.
Oh no, we lost someone.
Oh, bad face reveal.
Watch out.
Get down. Oh.
Whoa.
Arcadian! Watch what we can do!
We still can have a day job and we still can fight.
Shout and curse. More brawlers and warriors.
Okay, sorry we didn't have your years of training, you guys. Come on. Still brave.
Man fancies himself a god, feels a very human chill all up his spine.
King! We're on the dead!
Allows himself to hold more than glory.
But I only have like 299 soldiers now.
Yeah, their numbers are still really low, you know.
He can hold the hot gates. He can win.
I mean, who would want to go first after that many men died?
That's it.
It's just one precise hit.
Turn to their magic.
There's weird animal and bombing. It must be Vietnam. We're good at designing bombs, you know.
Oh, who piled them all together like that? Someone smart.
By the hundred and the severed bodies.
He must be so angry. He lost a lot of people.
Not his best couple of days.
Oh my god, he recruits some of the ugliest people.
Like worse than Jabba the Hutt, man. What is that?
Disciplines them.
A unique coaching technique.
It's elephant now.
Monsters from half the world away.
How very Hannibal of you, Xerxes.
I feel bad for killing elephant.
I do too, honestly.
He's a bit of John Wick vibe, you know, with the hair. We're missing out the pencil only.
My son!
Oh shit.
That's enough! No!
No.
We lose few, but each fell.
Remember, he's still a virgin.
Headless body, own young son. Goes wild, blood drunk.
No.
It takes 3 men to restrain. No songs are sung.
I am kind. Everything you could ever desire. Lead my soldiers to the hidden path. Require only that you kneel.
He's like, I'll take it to the next level and bow down as well. But I feel bad for him. Like, even with all the bribes and stuff, his main request is a uniform. Like, he really just wants to fit in a certain way and belong.
Is it poison?
Sorry to disappoint you.
I own that chamber. What do you have to offer?
The realist one with his queen.
I think you know. This will not be over quickly.
Scratch hasn't made you useless.
It's just an eye.
Yeah,
Just an eye.
My captain?
Curses the gods and mourns.
Broken.
The hunchback traitor has led Xerxes no path behind us. This battle is over, Leonidas. Battle is over. When I say it is over.
Okay, Walter White.
Prepare for glory! Never retreat, never surrender. Men will leave with me.
I mean, they're different from the Spartans and they're retreating, but I don't think there's anything wrong with that. You know, like, they can regroup and fight another day.
We will stand and fight. All will know 300 Spartans, the last breath to defend it.
Gave up his life for his country. Never told him that I loved him the most. Have filled my heart with hate.
Good. Fit, ready for battle.
Tell them my story. Every Greek know what happened to you.
Message.
For the queen. None that need be spoken.
Ah, he's too cool for that again. He's not gonna say anything to his wife.
He's like, she knows. She knows.
He's sending Ryan Gosling home.
Only one looks back.
Tonight we die in hell.
I'm here for all those voices which cannot be heard. Daughters, fathers, sons. Our army for hope.
Eloquent has brought war upon us. What of adultery?
How dare you?
Oh my god.
You offered yourself to me. Invitation asked to come to the king's bedchamber. Words escape even the most cunning tongue.
This will not be over quickly. I will not enjoy this.
Traitor.
I think they're just happy that that meeting was more exciting than it normally is. You know, it's normally so boring.
There's some tea to spill later.
Yes.
Make a mighty ally.
Oh, that uniform is way worse.
Think of your men!
Listen to your fellow Greek. Kneel, holy Xerxes.
It's not fear that grips a heightened sense of things. Steady breathing. The 300 at his back, ready to die for him.
Phyaltes, you live forever.
What?
His helmet was stifling. Shield was heavy, far away.
It's a one-shot only scene, right?
Close, close.
Yeah, almost there. No.
Still fighting.
Spartans are descended from Hercules. Leonidas gives testament to our bloodline. Roar is long and loud.
It's an honor to die at your side. It's an honor to have lived at yours. My queen! My wife.
Lay down their lives, and for all Greece, Xerxes' horde face obliteration! And 10,000 Spartans, commanding 30,000 free Greeks! A paltry 3-1 that odds for any Greek. The victory!
That is 300. What'd you think?
I'm having a little fangirl moment for Leonidas. Like how brave and humble he is.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
And so this is my first time watching those kind of movie. I thought I didn't like it, but I quite enjoy it. Like for the whole movie. Yeah, I really like it.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely kind of a unique movie as far as like style. Like very I guess very Zack Snyder, but I don't think you've seen any of his movies before, the director. But very much like an adaptation of a graphic novel with the visuals and kind of the hyper realism and the style. I really like the action, the kind of like the slow-mo, but it's not just regular slow-mo, it's like slow-mo to fast motion. I don't know what technical term to call that, but it's just so stylized and different. You know, not going for reality, obviously, but it's just a style. You know, and I'm pretty sure I'm a little bit rusty on all the true history, but like the basic story of the Spartans stopping the Persians at the Hot Gates is true. I think they had more than 300 initially, but then in the last stand after they had been betrayed, which I think is also true, there was only 300 remainders. And I believe that the guy missing an eye is actually a true character, and I think the story is that because he left, even though he was told to, no Spartan would speak to him because they looked at him as a coward. And then he was so depressed that in a future battle he went crazy and like tried to get himself killed and ended up killing a bunch of enemies. And they didn't give him an award because they said, you know, he was just acting recklessly. But after that, men finally talked to him again. I'm glad he wasn't completely outcast. You know, if you're sent back, I'm just like, you're still brave. You're still doing what you're ordered to do on a certain level, you know.
Do they have part 2?
There is. So there is a sequel, which I've never seen. I don't know if it's good. I think it's it's a different director, so I don't know if that changes the quality. And it's not about the Spartans either. It's about another, I think it's about the Athenians, but so like a different group of the Greeks. But I don't know, if you guys can let us know in the comments if the sequel is good and worth watching. I don't know anything about it really, but yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. As always, the full reaction is on Patreon. Let us know in the comments, like I said, if we should watch the sequel, other action movie suggestions. And as always, remember, be active, be mindful, and be a hero.